Hi, I'm Nikki and I'm here to introduce to you T4Kids' unique clampboard. And here it is. This unique registered design product is made by us to enable early years settings, to introduce woodworking into their environment easily without the need for an expensive tool workbench. So let me explain it to you. Here you can see that we've got an area that will clamp a piece of wood into it. It takes 100mm wood round. Then we've got a number of recesses, one for nails, one for screws, that enable the children to count in and count out the sharp, small parts. And then we've got two areas which are safe hand zones, which enable the children to remember to move their hands out of the way when they're using, for instance, a hammer and hitting hard. So I'm going to demonstrate it to you now, just to show you how simple and easy it is to use. So my clampboard is placed onto a non-slip mat. That's what the red material is that's on my table, and you can see it stops it moving around. See, it's non-slip, and this is really helpful because it means that the clampboard doesn't move around on a normal table. So in a nursery or in a childminder setting, you can just use your standard dining room table, which is exactly what I'm doing here. I've got a recess to place my nails into, and we keep our nails in pots so that we can count them in, count them out. They're small, sharp parts, and you need to manage this type of part in this type of activity. And here I've got my piece of wood. So here I'm now a child, and I'm using the clamp. It's incredibly simple, and you can see how well it's clamped the piece of wood into it. So I'm going to demonstrate now how the safe zones work. I'm an adult, so I'm just holding the nail in my fingers. We do have other options that you can see in our tinkering tips for the hammer. So I've got my safety glasses on, and here I'm just starting off the nail going into the piece of wood. Now I want to hit this a bit harder, so I prefer to have my hand out of the hammering zone. I'm right-handed, so I'm now putting my spare left hand over onto the safe zone area, and now I can hit it a bit harder, and you can see my hand is clearly out of the way of the hammering. And this is what the board does. It's a very simple visual aid. So our unique T4Kids clampboard is ideal for pack-away settings, for childminders, and it enables this type of activity to be done in a normal early years type of environment. Thanks for listening to this tinkering tip, and hopefully you'll listen to some of our others.